Good morning, everyone. Breakfast at Novak. For the latest in real estate news, I've got Mark Novak here with me, the big boss. Look how big he is. Makes me look like a midget. Not many people do that. Mark,
Yes.
what's happening in the real estate world? Firstly, what did you have for breakfast?
Toast with honey and
Gold?
peanut butter.
Gold flakes?
No.
No,
No, it's toast.
just toast.
Yeah.
All right. News in the world.
So you got two mics you got on there as well.
Yep.
News in the world today. I'm getting into Christmas. I'm so excited for Christmas. So I'm pumped.
What about, are you getting into talks that stamp duty might be abolished?
I reckon if you look at all the models around the world, it's very, very clear that that's what people do. Like most models, their user pay per year. But off the back of that, I think ours is a very age-old 1980s system.
Nothing wrong with
it
the 80s.
sounds like they're going to blend them. Nothing wrong with the 80s. But it sounds like they're going to give you the option to choose either pay per year or pay up front.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, watch this space, because one thing governments hate doing is losing revenue. Governments are now around the world moving towards big business, small governments. So we're selling off assets and we're decentralising what the government does. They just want to administrate people doing those jobs. State transport, like the buses, will go private soon. But stamp duty, for everyone out there thinking they won't have to pay, for everyone there thinking they're going to get off without paying any stamp duty, second largest revenue raiser for our state government.
Not going to happen, eh?
Not going to happen. Now, my colleague, my fellow heavyweight real estate agent, Steve Bubalo, what did you have for breakfast?
Hey, Glenn. Mate, I just had some toast and a coffee this morning.
Right.
Had some Nutella on that. Hey, Nutella's so good. When's the last time you had Nutella?
Yeah. I tried to put it in my bed with me and just have when I wake up, I have a little bit, go back to sleep.
Mate, get a few kids under the age of 5, mate. You'll have it in your house, no worries.
All right, who's up next? That's it. You're cut. I don't want any kids. Stephanie.
Good morning, Glenn. How are
Breakfast
you?
at Novak.
It is. So what questions are you going to ask me? Come on, you're the interviewer.
What did you have for breakfast?
Oh, I'm eating it now. A peanut butter ball and a coffee.
Okay, next. That's pretty boring. Next. And here's one of our...
Morning.
Yep. What are you having for breakfast?
I had protein smoothie.
Protein smoothie. Okay, Simona. That's pretty boring cut. Charlie, what did you have for breakfast?
I had some scrambled eggs on toast and a coffee this morning.
Charlie, breakfast of champions.
Yeah.
So you had vodka on toast. No?
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled
and
eggs and a bit of vodka. Okay. If you've seen Charlie's driving record, you'd understand that. Very good. Theo?
Let's go.
Here's young Theo. Theo,
Good morning, Glenn.
breakfast at Novak. What did you have for breakfast?
I had French toast and bacon.
Wow. Now, it goes to say that Theo lives in the eastern suburbs. So that's what they'd have in the eastern suburbs. Not just toast, but French toast with bacon.
Yeah.
Amazing. And Theo, how you've been here a month?
A month.
And how you finding it?
I'm loving it. I love working next to you all day.
Ah.
It's the best.
And Tom Panos training yesterday, how'd that go?
Fantastic. The guy's a weapon.
Was there any key points you took from that?
He gave us really good one-liners to keep people on the phone, to keep them more engaged, which is really good. Really smart man. Knows
Zach,
a lot.
young Zach there, he's got good one-liners. That's how he got a girlfriend. You got a girlfriend?
I do not.
Yeah. You don't? Look, any of the young ladies out there, single, ready to mingle.
Thanks, Glenn.
How old are you?
22.
22. All right. And here he is, Zach Campus. Zach pretends he's European, like a lot of Europeans here. He says, "Oh, I'm Dutch. Say something to everyone out there in Dutch.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah,
so
they-
my father was born there. I wasn't. So, you know, I have
right,
no
right.
obligation to speak the language.
Right.
I've got an offer. I can say that word. It's my
Ah.
grandfather. That's about it.
And what'd you have for breakfast?
Me, I had Italian toast.
Italian toast.
Yeah, it's when
Is there
your
any-
Italian girlfriend puts it in the toaster.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a bit sexist, Zach.
Well, is it?
Yeah, we're winding the clock
What's
back.
French toast?
French toast is where you sort of beat up an egg. You might put some vanilla in that egg. You dip the toast into the batter, and then you'll sort of fry that up.
Right.
So it's sort of like a way of, like, never order it if you go out for breakfast, because it's like a rip-off pancake.
Fair
You
enough.
know, like it's not like a real pancake,
Yeah.
but
So I
yeah,
had normal toast.
normal toast.
Normal toast.
And what'd you have on that?
I had just toast.
Just dry
Yeah,
toast.
I didn't have time to put a topping on it.
Yeah, it looks like you're in the bad books, mate.
Yeah.
So what did you learn at Tom Panos yesterday?
Mate, I learned some great dialogue tips,
Yeah,
and it was kind of not really drilling in the facts that everyone kind of knew, but it sharpened a lot of our tools.
okay,
Like to always pose questions rather than leaving empty statements out there,
yeah,
and always kind of taking the pressure off people communicating with you, putting it back on yourself, and asking people if they're open-minded and if they'd be welcome to opportunities that you're going to provide them with.
It's interesting you talk about tools, because you work with a 6-foot-tall tool,
He's
Michael
around the corner.
Silich. Yeah, yeah. So don't sharpen him up too much. But all right, Zach. Look, Zach's probably got the hardest job in real estate. He's Lisa's PA, along with Michael Silich's PA, and they're running like 4 deals a week.
Yep.
Most weeks. So hardest job in real estate, hardest working man in real estate, beloved boyfriend, hear about his girlfriend all the time. Have to put it, every time I hear about it, I go beep, 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 beep. That's the alarm, the
That's
Georgia
the update
alarm.
alert.
That's the alarm. All right,
I'll let
Jess,
Good morning.
how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
I'm very well. Breakfast, Jess.
I had a chocolate biscuit. Breakfast of champions.
Chocolate biscuit, just one biscuit.
But it was a fat one, like a really thick one.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a bit of fat around you. You know,
Yeah.
for breakfast.
I know.
Fat biscuits.
Jump tastes better in the morning.
It does.
Yeah.
Do you know I knew your mum when I was your age?
Did you?
Yeah, but we never met.
Oh,
We had the same circle of friends,
Yeah.
but we never met.
How weird.
So we're both going to get like a machine that accesses parts of our brain, so
Davidson.
we can find
Yeah.
out where we saw each other. But yeah, we have.
Amazing.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
amazing. So Jess' mum and I, we're the same age, and Jess is working with us. Your
And
mum,
my
Kim.
mum as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Thank
All
you
right.
very much.
All right. And I've saved the best till last.
Oh, thanks,
The mighty Margaret. Margaret's our BDM. She signs up hundreds of new managements
Well,
a
actually,
year.
this month, guess how many we've signed up?
How many?
We've got 35 studios in St. Leonard's.
35
Yeah,
studios.
and on top of that, we'll probably hit about 43 this month.
Wow. 43 new managements.
43 new management.
And what's the vacancy rate like?
Well, in DY and Brookvale, vacancy rate's actually quite minimal. I'm finding a lot of people moving out from Manly and the city, migrating out to the beaches. So DY and Brookvale have increased in value and vacancy rates are quite minimal.
Okay. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. So any tips, Margaret, for people, because a lot of people this time of year with Airbnb, any tips if they want to convert to a yearly rental, or any tips for people doing Airbnb, because you have vast experience in that as well?
Yeah, I guess with Airbnb, it's coming up to that busy period, as you know. Planning for aftermath of the Christmas rush.
Right.
Maybe convert it to a permanent rental around about February, March. I would say.
Okay. And we talked about this the other day. A 4-bedroom house walk to the beach. If you haven't put it on one of those short-term sites, what would you look for a day for that?
So a day or a daily night rate
Yeah.
would be a 4-bedroom home, walking distance to the beach, capacity to sleep or accommodate 2 families or 1 to 2 families, 8 to 10 people. You're probably looking at about $750 to $1,000 a night.
Wow.
In
Okay.
your more superior suburbs, probably $15 to $2,000 a night easily. Yeah.
Okay. And a 2-bedroom apartment?
2-bedroom apartment here in DI,
Yeah.
probably about 250 a night. Once again, your location's
Wow.
important, near the beach. But here in the heart of the village in DI, it's going gangbusters as well, because of the walking distance.
So that's a real option for people that are thinking, I'd like to have a holiday. It's been a tough year.
Yep.
You know, maybe their income was disrupted throughout the year, and they're thinking, oh, I've got to pay for accommodation.
Yeah.
Use your accommodation to pay for that accommodation.
Well, you can exhaust your asset, yeah. So there's 2 ways you can look at that. You can utilise your existing asset to make it user-friendly for a permanent rental throughout maybe 6 months of the year, and then exhaust the other capacity to maybe make it a 3-month holiday let, and then the other 3 months that maybe you could use if you're coming from the city. Another view maybe is to look at permanently renting out a fully furnished rental that you can call it your own holiday rental, and you can still travel from the city and come out to the beaches. It's kind of like your holiday rental home away from home.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, Mark's out and Adam today, my little buddy. And I thought Margaret was the best, but this lady could be the best. This is Genevieve, one of our head prop. I've got to let her take the mic.
Okay.
Genevieve's first in, last to leave most days. You know, leaves the dogs at home. They cry. I feel very sorry for her.
I'm
But-
getting a barking thing actually.
What are you getting?
I'm gonna get a little house that ultrasonic Lisa Glenn told me about it because they're barking. Yeah, I got like a council thing about the barking dogs. So
Oh, did you?
yes.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So,
no
what?
good,
It's
Genevieve.
not.
I didn't know
I
that.
think it happens. It happens a lot. Yeah, like I've
Yeah.
had heaps of people tell me the
Well,
same. They've received the same
Well,
thing.
when you're out of the house 12 hours a day doing property management,
Yeah.
that would and what that would happen. What did you have for breakfast?
I had toast with avocado and cheese.
Okay, and Love Life Connections, looking for someone, Genevieve?
No,
Oh,
I'm good.
about 1 million people watch this.
Okay, okay.
No?
Yeah, no, I'm good right now.
And what's on today?
Lots of properties for lease today. We're getting heaps of notice, so basically running
Heaps
around
of
for
notice.
opens.
What does that mean?
Just lots of vacates. A lot of people leaving around the Christmas period. So
What are they going? Are they going back in with their folks, or are they?
either some are like splitting up. Like if we have
You didn't cause that.
no,
You're not moving away from your barking dog.
no, but I meant probably right. No, but like a lot, or even the going elsewhere. So they're just going a few hours out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm a landlord and my tenant moves out now, should I sign another 12-month lease, or should I sign like a 14-month lease?
14-month or 6-month if you wanted to do less or more. You're just getting yourself out of the Christmas period for next year.
Okay, and that's really, really important.
Yeah.
And if anyone's got any, look, Margaret, Genevieve, if anyone's got any questions on rentals, if you follow us through Facebook, just message them through. Some of the best in the business.
Yeah. Facebook or text.
So
we're faster
takeaway is landlord 6 months or 14 months. Get out of the Christmas period.
Yeah.
Thank you as always, Genevieve. Mark, any final words before I go? Before I go property? Thanks very much for watching Morning Minutes. Oh, sorry, Morning Minutes was before. This is Breakfast at Novak's. That's just half our team. Team of about 40 people will be out opening properties today. Most of them are really great young people. If you ever doubt how hard and how diligent young people can work, spend a day at Novak. Cheers.